So, I heard that if you are a white person and you dare have the audacity to enjoy something that is not indigenous to your culture, you are committing the horrible sin of cultural appropriation. That's what the academics told me, the far left regressive types. They're always talking about how gender is important, and they always seem to insert race into every single discussion imaginable. Um, you see, I find that accusation very, very problematic. Not to use SJW language, but I have a multi-ethnic family. You see, and today I came back from my sister's house, and she married a man straight from Egypt. And for the time being, this man's mother is visiting, and she's a very nice woman, very, very kind. Um, we had some, what is it called? Koshery for dinner today. I brought home some leftovers. Koshery is an Egyptian dish, and it's pretty much a medley of stuff. It's rice, spaghetti noodles, elbow macaroni, garbanzo beans, lentils, some spices, and spaghetti sauce. Considering all the ingredients that is required to make koshery, you would imagine that koshery would be something that a stoned college student would make in the middle of the night. But no, this is an Egyptian dish. And by eating this Egyptian dish, I am committing the horrible sin of cultural appropriation. Despite the fact that Egyptians are Caucasian, like myself, but this is a cultural thing. To the SJW, I'm about to do something very offensive. Mmm. So fucking delicious. I can taste the fucking racism. Mmm. In the mind of the SJW, every bite that I take is one step closer to erasing Egyptian culture. Because I am a white male. And for some odd reason, that's a problem. Mmm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh man. I think I'm gonna wash this down with Mountain Dew. Baja Blast. Cultural appropriation. Once again. Recently there was a vote to choose between either Mountain Dew Baja Blast and this other flavor. I think it's called Pitch Black or something. I voted for Baja Blast, and if you don't vote for Baja Blast, you voted for the other one, you're a fucking degenerate. And just by eating this dish, koshery, I have been made public enemy number one by the SJWs. Because, for some odd reason, I'm committing some untold crime. It's so fucking delicious. You see, all cultural appropriation really is, and I'm talking in SJW rhetoric here, cultural appropriation does exist, but not in the way that SJWs describe it. But in the SJW definition of cultural appropriation, if I enjoy culture, it's cultural appropriation. If I indulge, cultural appropriation. If I visit, cultural appropriation. If I don't participate, then I'm xenophobic. If I don't like Egyptian food, then I'm xenophobic. And everything else. You just cannot win with these people. If you're a white, and especially if you're a white male, they're going to find some crime, some imaginary crime to pin you down with, so they can hound you and berate you. But I am wearing a metaphorical bulletproof vest. You see, I don't give a fuck about what SJWs think. I feel really bad for the spineless cucks that capitulate to SJWs, because little do they know that you cannot satisfy those people. It doesn't really matter what it is, really. You just can't please them at all. They'll always try to pin you down with something. And it really sucks for them, like I said. because they cannot enjoy wonderful dishes like koshery because they would be afraid of committing the egregious sin of cultural appropriation. So fucking delicious. I know this video is rather pointless, but this was just a shower thought, I guess. I just wanted to make a video. Consider this a Seinfeld episode. A video about nothing. Nothing at all. Whenever I hear about the term cultural appropriation, I think about the Native American ancestry of my family. I think about my brother's Colombian wife. I think about my sister's Egyptian husband. I think about my Egyptian family members. I think about my Colombian family members. Different cultures. Right? Even myself. I'm a fucking mutt. Right? What is it? German, French, British, and like two Native American tribes. I used to go to powwows when I was a kid with my mother, and you know, my skin is fucking white as a goddamn ghost. By the way, if SJW saw me at a powwow, would they call me racist? Would they accuse me of cultural appropriation? I know that they do this bullshit in public, but would they hold a protest just for a white man appearing at a powwow? Powwows are practically a goddamn blizzard filled with nothing but white people. Okay? And the only thing that holds us all in common is, well, we have ancestors and relatives that were found on the Dawes rolls. Are they committing cultural appropriation then if they can actually prove that they descended from Native Americans? Such a wonderful dish. I'm all done. I recommend that you try koshery. In fact, you should try all kinds of ethnic food. It's good shit. But anyway, this was just a pointless video. A video about nothing. Goodbye.